Once again, it is 505 Live here from the School of Morton here in beautiful Northeast Tennessee, Chuckey, Tennessee. For those of you who may not know me, I'm Matt Rhodes, the new host of 505 Live. I am honored to be here. My partner, a man you do know if you follow School of Morton.
Of course they do.
That is Prince Malik.
That's right. That's right. So, man, I'm sorry they're so disrespectful here, Mr. Rhodes. You'll have to get used to these people. I've never got used to them.
The School of Morton fans definitely are very vocal about who they like and who they don't like. And we're going to see a lot of action this week on the program, including son of the Hall of Famer, Kerry Morton, in action as he's going to take on Dylan McQueen here in just a little while. Plus, the East Tennessee champion, Brian Rivers, is in action. But everybody is talking about our main event. We saw it set up last week with a new School of Morton champion being crowned, and then a turncoat, Shane Williams, with the tennis racket off the head of the new champion. Rumors flying around that the champion is not cleared to compete in tonight's main event.
Oh, big surprise, you know, Mr. Oh, well, wow, big surprise.
Speaking of
Shane Williams! Cut the damn music! Shane Williams! Cut the damn music! Listen up, Shane, I know you're in the back. I'm not waiting until later tonight. You want to lay your hands on my mother? You want to make this personal? Fine. Let me lay it out plain and simple for you. If you want me, if you want this, come and get me, bitch.
Hey, wait a minute now. Oh, now he's serious, huh? Oh, hey.
Here's Kerry Morton, one half of the School of Morton
Maybe
Tag Team Champions. They captured those titles last week, but Kerry, I think, may be more concerned about the health of the champion right
That's
now.
right. It maybe is a voice of reason. See?
That is a fact.
Listen, Ricky, Kerry,
What are you?
listen. Think about it if it was Ricky. Okay? Rock and roll. Pops, think about if that jackass laid his hands on him. Think about that, huh? I don't care. I don't care if I'm not medically cleared. I don't care if I'm suffering a concussion. I don't give a damn. I'm not here to wrestle. That's fun. I'm here to kick that son of a bitch ass.
Oh, wow. What is this?
Anthony,
After-school
I
special?
completely understand that, but understand, all these fans out here, they want to see you kick Shane
Big
Williams'
word.
ass, and I do too. But Anthony, you have a major concussion, my friend. There's no way you can be competing right now. Okay, listen, I worry about your health too, okay? You're my good friend. Hell, I would say you're one of my best friends. But not right now. Not tonight. I know you want to get your revenge, and that will happen. But you can't compete tonight, Anthony. You can't compete.
That's what I
Of course,
thought.
he's not cleared to compete. The doctors not clearing him via the concussion protocol.
Come on, Anthony.
That didn't take much, did
Let's
it?
go to the back. You can't compete.
See? Oh,
And no
really?
doubt he is frustrated coming out here at the start of the program.
There's your fighting champion there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here, School of Morton Live, 505 Live, and an unexpected start to the program as the champion, newly crowned last week, not cleared to compete today in the main event as he wanted to take on Shane Williams. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot of action to get to. Let's get to our opening contest here on 505 Live.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Prince Malik, I tell you, it was indeed a fired up champion a moment ago. He is looking to get his hands on Shane Williams, and rightfully so.
That's true, but once again, we have to make this clear. He comes in like a storm, but he leaves like a pussycat. We've talked about this before. He's a lot of smoke, a lot of smoke and mirrors with this guy, and they'll see this.
I'm not sure if that's a fair assessment, but we've got officials in the locker room right now. It's chaos here at School of Morton because we're trying to get this situation settled between our champion. He's trying to get his hands on Shane Williams. Understand there's chaos backstage right now as he's looking for Shane Williams, but again, not cleared to compete here tonight. We've got coming up, ladies and gentlemen, loser leaves town, Prince Malik. What a way to kick off the program. Is the Ginger Ninja, Jake Fargo, and the loser leaves School of Morton. What an implication right there.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of room for a new talent here at the school, and somebody has to go sometimes. In wrestling, they have a saying, you can't miss me until I go away. So this might be the best thing for one of them. I don't know.
That is a true statement, but that is our opening contest, including Kerry Morton in action. We've already saw him in the ring a little bit earlier. But here we are. The music is on its way. We're ready to get underway with our first contest.
Entrances. Last time he came from the bathroom. He didn't even come out the curtains. Now he's coming from the parking lot. Yep.
Front door of the School of Morton. He's got the brewski. He's ready for a fight.
And he's very unorthodox. Yeah, there we go. He doesn't care about himself too much. I don't know how much he'll care about the Ginger Ninja tonight. Well, Mr. Rhodes, we know that both of these men have special talents. They have things that in their tools that most folks don't have. Ginger Ninja has his chop, which still amazes me to this day. I don't understand his chop.
We await the arrival of the Ginger Ninja. And again, folks, as we've been getting reports from backstage, our heavyweight champion just crowned last week. Again, the loser of this match, Prince Malik, must leave the School of Morton.
Well, I do know that the Ginger Ninja has been here longer than Mr. Fargo, so I know he wants to stay, so he's going to fight. I know this.
Physical match from the onset here, as Fargo is not the cleanest and nicest of guys. You see close shots there, and a handful of the hairs that go to the corner. Cut shots, haymakers being thrown by Fargo here. It's serious business. Career is on the line.
Oh man, going, getting right to it.
Going for the shoulder. The other shoulder was not down there, but he got a one count out of that.
He did attempt to get the leg. I think he wants to wrap this thing up.
Close fists and hair pulling here to start us off in this matchup. Fargo.
Wow. Devastating.
Down is the Ninja. Doubles him over for the cover.
That was a very lazy cover. I mean, he could have wrapped this thing up.
Right to the, look at this. Pulling back on the bridge of the nose here.
Wow.
Nasty offense here from Jake Fargo again. You have to pull out all the stops in these situations, Prince, as the career hangs in the balance.
That's correct. This little feud has became personal as the weeks have gone on. It has escalated to this.
A big right hand here, Fargo, and he's been throwing them right on point since the bell. Nice clothesline, quick cover, nonchalant cover here.
Oh, once again, what's that? He needs to wrap that up if he's going to do it. He knows. I think he's getting a little cocky here. It's all right.
Too much time again. As the implication hangs in the balance here, the stipulation, if you will, of the loser of this match. Done here, score.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Suplex release here from Fargo. Goes for the cover. here again. That nonchalant style of a cover
Not gonna work.
did not put away the Ginger Ninja.
He's very resilient. We have to give that to the Ginger Ninja. Over the weeks, he's really proved himself. He really has.
Well, in 1 minute, they went to a double count out. Both the men could not answer the 10 count. And then the Ninja, somewhat maybe got lucky in some people's minds. At the top, he got a pinfall victory.
That is.
Jake Fargo, and you see that's eating at Fargo right here.
It is. It is. I'm sure his friends are probably asking him what happened there, you know, and he couldn't explain that
The referee here's got his hands full. He's been admonishing Fargo since the start of the matchup. Better be careful. Disqualification is a loss.
Yes, it is.
It'll go down in the record book as a loss, and it can be done here at School of Morton.
Oh my goodness. So this Ginger Ninja, he's gonna have to put in some offense. I mean, he's really been on the other end of this for quite a while.
Yeah, sometimes you can't replace a lack of offense, and there has been no offense so
None.
far
None.
from the Ginger Ninja in this contest.
Oh wow.
Nice knee lift there, and a look at the
Yeah, he's
physicality of Fargo here. I like the intensity and the physicality. He's made every shot count.
everyone, and I'm sure the Ginger Ninja has felt every shot. Setting him up. Oh wow.
Knockout blow right there.
Right, that should be it. That's all she wrote.
Right to the side of the head.
Okay.
Choke here. Fargo's wearing out the 5 count.
So we're going for a little injury to insult here.
Again with the hair, he's going to be hooked here. Takes him over.
Wow.
He's having his way physically imposing his will.
How in the world did he get? There's that reserve. I don't know. Oh.
Again, those body blows, those shots, the physicality here. You gotta look how Fargo is just dominating from the middle. Fargo again just is enjoying this, Prince Malik. I believe he's enjoyed every bit of this from the start.
I think so too, and you know, I like physicality, so I've been enjoying this. We can see the welts on these bodies here. I mean, all right, wow, another one. Look, it's wow.
About a whipping. This, I don't know who this boy's made mad, but he's made somebody mad.
He must
he's
owe
taking
him.
a beat.
He must owe him money. It's
Owing something.
yes.
Oh no, we're gonna see this on the floor.
Oh wow.
Oh, off the apron. Artist grabbed the ring there, head first, off the apron.
They are pulling out all the stops today. Well, at least Fargo is pulling out all the stops today. Speaking of Fargo, see, he comes from a lineage. The Fargos from down in Memphis too. So
Well, he's definitely strutting around the ring right now with confidence
yes, he is.
in this matchup as he has beaten up the Ginger Ninja here. He has imposed his will.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. The way.
He counter.
What? What in the heck?
Too confident.
Wow.
Way too much time. Come back and ride him.
And that's all it takes for this Ginger Ninja. I swear I've seen it. I've seen it before.
Here, he's coming for it. And he's knocked him out once before.
Here we go. He's revving up. Revving up.
Using the clinches here. He's got the referee. And the referee.
Wow.
The
No,
referee
come on.
the head. Gets a little contact.
Get out the way.
Look for a running elbow. Strikes him.
There it
Takes
is.
him down.
That's it.
There's a cover. There's a 3 count, but there's no referee.
And there's no referee.
Well, what a way to start us off here at school.
Wow.
High physicality here in the first matchup.
Oh, wait a minute. Looks like a little insurance.
Got a chain wrapped around his head.
Oh my God, that's
So chain.
wow. That's it. That's it.
Referee. He didn't
We'll
see
see
it,
him next
but he
week.
sees the pin. Not this way for the Ninja. Come on.
Oh, that's it.
And Ginger Ninja must leave.
He's gone.
The school.
He's out. Another spot open on the roster. That's the way I see it. Mr. Fargo.
Fargo
He's a winner.
had taken out. And all of a couple of objects flurries.
That's it. I think what? Quiet 2 moves. That's it. That's all I saw.
I wouldn't bust it open his mouth. I get my vantage point.
I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised. Sure. Welcome to the school of, welcome to the SOM, right?
Welcome me to the school of Morton.
Yes.
The physicality
Yes.
in this matchup.
Yeah. And it's only getting better. It's only heating up. This is the beginning. This is the beginning.
Well, I tell you what, that's just getting us started.
Yes.
We have a lot more action still to come here on 505 Live, so stay tuned.
Oh, hey folks, I'm WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And if you want to talk about wrestling schools, if you want to talk about learning the business, well, learn from the best. There's a lot of phony balonies out there trying to teach you how to take a backdrop. If you want to learn from a man, you learn from Ricky Morton. I've known him from the Mid-South days, and I tell you folks, that Mid-South, that was a learning experience for everyone. Ricky learned more than anybody, and he can show you. Remember, School of Morton. S-O-M. Come get some, tough guy.
Already out of shape and out of breath and already done.
We're back here at 505 Live here at School of Morton. Thank you, folks, for joining us all the way around the world where you're watching this at. It has been a quick, hot start to the evening here in East Tennessee.
That's right.
But ladies and gentlemen, more action still to come as son of the Hall of Famer, Kerry Morton in action next. Coming up here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here we go. I don't have to say who Kerry Morton is. But who is this? We got Mr.
Kerry Morton faces the leader of McQueen, Dylan McQueen.
He's new here to the school. Oh no, see, that's the way you make friends. Yes, making friends everywhere. That's all right.
Garner his way in the singles column of action as he takes on no doubt one of the hottest stars in the wrestling world right now, in Kerry Morton, arguing with the referee.
Now you're right, I've seen a lot of Dylan as a manager, but I've not seen a lot of his singles work, so this should be interesting. Now, I know that Kerry has a lot more training behind him. Let's see.
That reaction is principally
Wow.
Kerry Morton, WWE Hall of Famer Kerry Morton, here in action in one half of School Morton Tag Team Champions alongside his father as they won the title last week on this program. What an emotional moment. Sports fans, I want a great moment for fans. They enjoyed the Morton becoming tag team champions.
Very controversial wrestler, and we'll see this as time goes on. Very unorthodox. Ah,
Let's see if he can back it up. Trained by Dr. Tom Pritchard, coming out of the JPWA Wrestling Academy out of Knoxville, Tennessee.
That is
Let's
correct.
see what he's made of.
well, I already can see the psychology going to work already, right before this even started. He's already getting into the head of Mr. Kerry Morton. Shades of Gorgeous George, if you know wrestling in the golden era. Say, that's all right.
McQueen, he's full of himself. He probably thinks he's more gorgeous than gorgeous.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
McQueen is going to have his hands full here with Kerry Morton. Look at that.
There we go.
The donkey donk there for the
That's right.
hockey talk here in East Tennessee for you.
But don't let the games fool you, because Mr. McQueen knows wrestling, and he knows he wants to win, and he wants to make a mark on somebody like Kerry Morton. I promise you.
Here's two talents equally sized. They're going to give the experience, though,
correct.
Although he's not been active for that long of amount of time. You're talking about a young man that has traveled the roads with his father. I remember this young man when he was 5, 6 years old, putting rings up in buildings where his father was wrestling. He's paid his dues in this sport, and now is his opportunity to shine. McQueen may spoil that here, but he's going to have to keep his eye on the prize.
That's correct. And he's definitely had the fans behind him here at the SOM.
Morton is in phenomenal shape. Good. Collar and elbow tie up here to get us started.
There you go. That's the wrestling I was talking about. There you go.
Let's see how good he can chain wrestle with the son of the Hall of Famer here.
Right.
You see the reversal by Gary Morton. Real waist lock here. Real waist lock applied.
There you go.
Trying to squeeze out here. A little standing switch.
That's the games. That's the getting in the brain there.
Mind game.
That's right.
Pointed out Prince Malik. He's trying to get into the mind of Gary Morton right away.
And it just worked. Because look, it just stopped the whole match. It just stopped the whole thing.
I think some of the ladies in the audience may just be a little jealous of Dylan McQueen at the moment.
Yeah, well.
Gary's a hot commodity in the area right now. Let's see him going to lock up once again. Solid tie up here. Look
There you
at
go. Going for it.
taking that arm here. Look at that. Great chain wrestling here to get him started off. Both competitors looking good early on. See the reversal, the counter reversals here. Turns him around, grabs the waist lock. Goes for the same.
Oh, there you go. You went to the well too often on that one. Okay. All right. That trick was good once. Come on, Mr. McQueen.
That was a big lesson right there as McQueen went to school with the schoolboy. Oh, we want shame on me, absolutely. Side headlock shoots him off.
Wow. This is.
Beautiful arm drag. Dual arm drag change of his legendary father. What a front toe! Oh, how quickly!
It's just that fast. Just that fast. The human game of chess is really starting to pick up.
No doubt trained by one of the dirtiest guys of the sport, Dr. Tom. You see him going back there, the chop. There's another one. Look at that thing
Well,
He's giving McQueen a free tan on the chest now.
yes.
Contact now!
Ah, segundo. Certo. Yeah, now he's having to regroup. Mr. McQueen is going to have to rethink everything, I believe.
Gary Morton going to give chase, and sometimes this doesn't end out very well. As McQueen's going for the
Oh, wow. Grabbed him by the weave.
He's got him by the hair. Oh, and he kitchen safety him right there. To the gut. As this action to get on the outside, referee imposing the 10 count. As McQueen getting physical out here.
Oh,
Took the opposite off with a blatant choke.
pulling out the tricks. Pulling out the tricks.
Oh, right across the shoulder blades. Right there with that kick. McQueen showing off the flexibility. Cover. Outside leg is hooked.
He did hook the leg. He's really trying now. So just by attrition alone, like you were talking about, Mr. Morton, he's seen more and forgotten more about wrestling than most people will ever see in a lifetime.
He needs to stitch up in this hold here. Because Gary, if he can get out of this thing, you see McQueen. They're going to tighten up around the neck.
Let's see if you.
Morton on the mat here. That's good strategy. Try to ground this.
There you go.
Quick fall. Almost stole this one. Gary. Again, knee to the midsection. Just cut it right off. Snap here.
Oh, wow, that was. Yeah, showed him how he felt.
Oh, come on here. Big pin there.
He's trying to take this now. He's really.
Trying to add a little salt in the wound.
does. And it looks like desperation is going to be something that Mr. Morton's going to have to pull out.
Again, this won't be the first or the last time that a person named Morton is fighting for his life in the ring.
That is true.
Never say die mentality. Never give up. Look at the glazed over look in the eyes of Kerry Morton.
He did look.
He may have been concussed after the hair whip and his head bouncing off of the mat.
Well, Dylan has been going for the head. I mean, he's been going for the head.
Look at the knee strikes right there, too. The skull. Impact on the head as that head bounces off of the turnbuckle.
And now I see the frustration on McQueen.
Gary just will not stay down.
Like a rake of the eyes there. And that was unorthodox.
Got him right between the shoulder blades. Nasty looking move, but it had effect. It kicked him in the ribs. Cover it up.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Hey, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Business has to take place. I didn't mean for this to happen, but it is. And I'm sorry. So, Kerry Morton, you came and you interfered in our business. And now you staying away. You're friends with Mr. Cantina Boy. We'll show you what we do with other associates. That's all right. That's all right. This is called guilty by association. This is guilty by association. He should have stayed out of our business. That's all right. Power driver him. Power driver him. Power driver him. Why is he here? I thought he was gone. I thought he was medically not clear to be here. I guess he changed his mind. Guess he changed his mind. Yeah, what? Yes, that's right. Hope he has a heart attack. Yeah. That's right. Now you see. That's right. Business is really kicked up now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Things happen.
We've got officials in the ring checking on
Things
Kerry
happen.
Morton. Also Anthony Cantina.
See, yeah.
Folks, I believe we've not heard the last of what we're seeing here. The SOM alongside King Shane Williams. What does this mean when we see new alliances forming all over the place? What do you have to do with this?
Everything. Everything. Like I said, guilty by association. These young men are going to learn business. They're going to learn. They're going to learn that there's receipts and there's balances in this life.
No doubt the trainers are going to have to check on Kerry Morton, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to step aside for a few moments. We're back with more 505 action in just a moment.
Oh, hey folks, I'm WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And if you want to talk about wrestling schools, if you want to talk about learning the business, well, learn from the best. There's a lot of phony balonies out there trying to teach you how to take a backdrop. If you want to learn from a man, you learn from Ricky Morton. I've known him from the Mid-South days, and I tell you folks, that Mid-South, that was a learning experience for everyone. Ricky learned more than anybody, and he can show you. Remember, School of Morton. S-O-M. Come get some. Tough guy.
Folks, welcome back to 505 Live. It has already been an action-packed edition of this program. Ladies and gentlemen, Kerry Morton walked out under his own volition just a few moments ago, and hopefully if there's any updates, we'll pass them along to you as this program goes on. But now back to more action here on 505 Live. As we await the arrival of the man known Brian Rivers. The Yellow Jacket is in the ring, ready for action.
Now, Brian Rivers is a throwback to, I think, Stan Hansen, maybe? Dick Murdoch?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait a minute.
as we move along here, we understood that Brian Rivers is slated for action next, ladies and gentlemen. So we apologize for any technical difficulties, but I'll tell you what, is we talked about the action we've already seen on the program and the physicality we've seen. We've already seen a guy have to leave town.
Yes.
And we've seen physicality, injuries. Kerry Morton, we don't know if he's okay. He may have a concussion after this last matchup.
And Cantina is already not even cleared to wrestle tonight, so.
Yeah. It seems like that the Sultan and King Shane Williams, two guys I believe you're responsible for, is out to hurt people, take heads, I believe, is the motto.
And, you know, I wanted to apologize to you, Mr. Rhodes, because I was here to do commentary with you tonight, and we had to take care of business. And I promise I'm a professional. I did not leave my post.
No?
I stayed here. I am going to be a journalist tonight with you, and I'm going to call it like we see it. And like I've seen this man here, Texas. Wow! Like I said, wow, look at this guy. He's crazy.
The East Tennessee heavyweight champion, Brian Rivers. What a physically impressive individual right here.
That's right.
As he is set for action this evening here on 505 Live.
And you see he has the title around his waist. And it does not look like it's going anywhere soon. Who is this guy in the ring with him here? This, what'd you call him?
The Yellow Jacket.
The Yellow Jacket.
Oh
my gosh.
Away. And the Yellow Jacket may get literally squashed here pretty quickly.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a powerful slam.
Yes. I think if more than anything, this Yellow Jacket is just making Mr. Rivers mad. If anything.
No doubt. I had a chance to see Brian Rivers in the locker room earlier this afternoon. He is steaming mad, or he says he's steaming mad because his original opponent is not here. Originally scheduled.
Pork Chop
Johnson in action, but Pork Chop is not here.
Big surprise. You know, Pork Chop, he's a coward. I'm sorry. I hate to say that about the man, but he knew what he was getting into today, and this poor Yellow Jacket, well, he's not a pork chop, I'll tell you that. But
I overheard him telling somebody in the locker room area that he was going to obliterate his opponent tonight and send a strong message to Pork Chop Johnson.
Right.
And I tell you what, I didn't bother to question the man. I'm glad I didn't, because he's definitely proving his point right here, right now. I believe the man's knocked out already in the corner.
Yeah, he's vicariously taking all this out on this young man because he sees Pork Chop across the ring. He thought about this all week, and now he got it changed up on him. So now he's really taking it out on this young man. And watch this.
And I tell you what, and
gosh.
Question if that was loaded or not. There's a cover and quick work.
Well, I'll tell you what he did.
East Tennessee champion.
Loaded or not, he unloaded on the Yellow Jacket.
East Tennessee champion, Brian Rivers, quick work. Quick work is an understatement. I didn't come here to wrestle the Yellow Jackets. I came here to destroy Pork Chop Johnson.
That's right.
Pork Chop, where are you? It's been on the marquee for a week.
Coward.
The East Tennessee title match. We've been down that road once before, haven't we? It was been me. The next time, I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to end you. And I'm going to keep my reign as the greatest East Tennessee time, and pretty soon, you're going to be calling me SOM champion. Texas! East Tennessee champion Brian Rivers here on 505 Live. Folks, we're back. Brand.
And we're back here, 505 Live, a dominant performance from the East Tennessee heavyweight champion, Brian Rivers. And I tell you what, it's time for more action here on 505 Live. Let's get back to the ring.
Here they are, Viva La Amish. I don't think these people are ready for Viva La Amish. I don't know if I'm even ready for Viva La Amish.
A strange trio of individuals, Viva La Amish, recently bursting onto the scene here.
Yes.
It's School of Morton and 505 Live.
There he is.
And there's some very physical, imposing looking men right there.
And Betsy.
Betsy the chicken.
You know, some people are very scared of chickens and birds in general. Maybe they use that as part of their psychology. I know it's very creepy.
No doubt these guys are not only physically impressive, but mentally dominant as well.
And they have a general, so they have somebody that can lead them.
A confident bunch. I've seen quite a bit of these guys on the independent scene, and they're here at School of Morton to make an impact, and not only that, but dominate the competition. And they are in action next, these two big men. Big Danny and Big Jebediah. You're talking about physically imposing their way. I think you're about to see some physically dominant performance right here.
Boom, boom, boom. Get used to it. Now these are different Amish than I think most people are used to. These might be more closer on the English side, I think.
Yeah, everybody thinks the Amish folks are fun-loving, great, wonderful Bible-thumping individuals. Well, I think you're about to cross over to the main streets of the Amish country with these three men.
I do know that the Amish take care of themselves, and they don't let outsiders take care of them. I think that's true here.
Jebediah and Danny of Viva La Amish taking on Little W. Lopez and Kamikaze Kid here this evening on 505 Live. And I don't want to get too close to these men. They're very, very intimidating individuals, and I'm really, really intrigued to see what we're about to witness here unfold live here on School of Morton 505 Live.
Now these two other guys here, I've never seen them before. Now we said one's a Kamikaze Kid, right?
The Kamikaze Kid is the guy in the green mask, and Little Doobie Lopez.
Little Lopez. Well, I don't know if they knew what they were into when they signed the contract for this tonight.
You got two young guys that are looking for an opportunity, and they'll earn it by any means necessary, and sometimes you might have bitten off a little more than you could chew.
One thing about it, that these Amish, they resent from the fans, that's for sure.
And this contest is underway. You're talking about outsized, overpowered. This is textbook overpowered and oversized right here, because these guys have definitely got the weight, the height, the power advantage. Let's just see how fast the Little Doobie Lopez is here. He's going to need it.
Wow, there you go. See? And they're entertaining too.
Man, the Kamikaze Kid has jumped off the apron and taken a seat in the front row.
Well, let there be light.
They don't look to be too intimidated, Prince Malik. I'm kind of surprised by that.
Well, ignorance is bliss. you know, they have no idea what they're walking into. This, once again, is some more psychology at its greatest.
Like this will be 3-on-2 rules here. I started saying 3-on-1 because their partner was not on the apron for a moment.
I thought he already took a train out of here. Got to start seeing the writing on the wall.
And little Doobie Lopez. Headlock takeover here on Danny, who is the smaller of the Viva La Amish gentlemen. So you'll want to keep him in the ring as long as you can if you're Lopez and the Kamikaze Kid.
Yes, he is the quickness of the team.
Nice head scissor there, but kicked out of it. Now Lopez with a rear waistlock here.
There we go. He's pecking on the wrist there. And now he's
broke that into a side headlock. Trying to cinch that in. But a big height advantage here does Danny have. Now look at the waistlock, going for the O'Connor roll. Trying early for a pinfall.
Good shoulder tackle.
And again, Lopez is using his speed, Prince, and that's what he's going to have to do to stay on top of these big men. Use their speed.
And he seems to have a lower center of gravity, too. He can actually use that. They need to not make so much a big drop kick.
Nice drop kick. He took Danny off his feet. I'm amazed by that.
That's right.
And now here comes the bigger of the two on this team here in the Kamikaze Kid. Size is maybe evenly matched for the moment. There you go. He laid that in.
Kamikaze. Let's see if he lives up to his name. I have no idea what that implies. Maybe he's a high flyer too. I don't know.
I gotta hand it to this duo. They've given me more than I thought. You see a nice clothesline by the Kamikaze Kid. Brings him out. Big slam coming. Big scoop slam.
Big slam.
Kamikaze Kid. Oh, nice.
That might be why.
Standing moonsault.
Wow, for a big man, that's really not impressive.
I did not see that coming at all. An impressive standing moonsault here, Prince. And now you see good teamwork here by this duo of Doobie Lopez and the Kamikaze Kid. Lopez, the legal man. Nice stomp right to the heart.
Well, they do have some cooperation together. It looks like these guys might have worked together down the road somewhere.
Again, 3-on-2 handicap match here. Right to the eyes, and here comes the big man.
Oh, my gosh.
The game just changed, folks.
There we go.
Going for the kicks here. Trying to chop the tree down from the base. That's a smart strategy. Use the speed.
I don't know if those even affected him.
Lopez needs to fire it up here.
It's like a mosquito bite or something. He's just looking at it. He's just
Maybe
making him mad.
He's angering Big Jib here. Oh, and now he's up on the back. Not a good spot to be in. Drop kick to the back. He didn't even move him.
Nothing.
Out of the ring. Hangs on to the apron. Jumping into fury, desperation. Looking to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. Oh, man.
Wow. That's it.
Yeah, and then his head may be over on the wall. After that, big boot.
Oh, wow. I don't know if he even knows how to pin anybody.
A near fall with that boot. A 2 9/10 cover nonchalantly.
What a big splash from a big man.
Shaking the building here.
Moved the ring at least 2 or 3 inches. I saw it move.
What a thud. That hurt. Caving the chest in of Doobie Lopez.
Oh, gosh. That wasn't a slap. That was a thud.
Yeah, that's not going to get you a loud pop in a big building. That'll cave your chest in.
Oh, my gosh.
Big tag here.
Yeah, they're in the wrong side of town, for sure.
Oh! Now that.
It's the general showing the young man
Now
how to
the
do it.
nastiness here is the general takes control. Look at this. Look at the size of the ease of that vertical suplex.
Very impressive. He reminds me of Eric Embry. That's what I see when I see this guy. I don't know why. Crazy.
Referee again with the 5 count. The General taking full advantage here. Front chancery hookup. Now a tag.
I don't know how he's still breathing after those chops to the chest. Should have cardiac arrest by now.
You're talking about having a man advantage, but not only that, the size advantage. I got to give this duo credit. Lopez and the Kamikaze Kid has really gave a good fight so far, but man.
And you're correct, they are. The numbers game is eventually going to catch up. I know this more than anybody.
Yeah, you're a fan of the numbers game, absolutely. We saw that just a little bit earlier. But with your men attacking Kerry Morton, we still have no update on Kerry. We assume that he's fine. But nonetheless here, we still have a big matchup still to come. Ladies and gentlemen, a big singles match to cap things off here on School of Morton Live. But you see this 2-on-3 handicap match this week as Viva La Amish showing how dominant they really are.
They're trying to get the fans behind it, but I got to tell my guys all the time, the fans are not in the ring, and the fans cannot help you. Do not be distracted. But you have to give him credit. He really is.
Spine buster! Beautiful spine buster. And that should have been it, but again, using the save right there, using his one save in that instance. But you gotta watch out though if you're the Kamikaze Kid.
He might have been better off letting him just stay down. I don't know.
Come in too many times so the referee can disqualify you in those situations. Discretion goes to the official.
Even though he's wearing a mask, I can see frustration on the face of the Kamikaze Kid. I can see it in his body.
It has to be setting in as his smaller partner is getting the bejesus whipped out of him here. Nice flying ace cutter right there. But both men are down as the General is down, but Doobie Lopez has no clue where he's at.
That was quite the car wreck there.
Referee begins the 10 count here as we'll see who answers the count.
He's closer.
General tags, and here comes Danny of Viva La Amish. The Kamikaze Kid firing the shots left and right.
Oh, everybody's getting a piece of the Kamikaze Kid.
And up here to Fireman's Carry predicament. Here comes Big Jeb. Jebediah saying, no sir, but Kamikaze going at him here. Oh, is he going to get the big man up? Wow.
I don't know.
He's got him, but not enough. Oh, and a swinging neck breaker.
Oh, wow.
He rocked him with that nice enziguri using the momentum from the neck breaker. I like this Kamikaze Kid. He's got some spunk. Oh, a tadpole splash from the middle. Goes for a cover. Lateral press. Oh, almost a 3.
Wow, that was as close can get.
General in the nick of time saving. What an embarrassing loss it would be for Viva La Amish to lose here on 505 Live.
Wow, I know he didn't want that.
Man, I tell you what, this duo has tested Viva La Amish here. Took them to their limit. Oh, low blow. Ref didn't see it.
Oh,
full Nelson driver.
Wow.
And Doobie Lopez now.
Oh, look at that. He's still in there.
He's checking on his partner here, but he doesn't see
my God.
the big man. Got him by the throat. Oh, my goodness. Oh,
version of the heart attack.
Version of the heart attack right there.
Oh, my gosh.
1, 2, and this is over.
Viva La Amish. Viva La Amish.
Amish with a big victory here, Prince.
Big victory.
Viva La Amish
victorious here on 505 Live. General, you guys coming in here took a little bit more than maybe you thought, but an impressive victory nonetheless.
I told all you idiots last week, Viva La Amish is here for one reason only, and that's to prove why we are the very best in the world. And I'm tired of beating up these nobodies on the bottom of the totem pole. We're going straight to the top. That's right. Carrie, Ricky, the Mortons, we want those East Tennessee Tag Team Championships, so you best watch your back. Tell them, Jebediah. And you can take that to the chapel.
Calling out the School of Morton Tag Team Champions, Ricky and Carrie Morton, talking about calling their spot. We're back with more action here on 505 Live right after this.
Hey, I'm Ricky Morton of the School of Morton. A lot of people out there are coming to ask me, where can I train to be a professional wrestler? Well, if you want to in the East Tennessee area or anywhere else, right outside of Greenville, Tennessee, Chucky, Tennessee is home of the School of Morton. It ain't no telling who's going to show up here.
School of Morton, get some! What a rush!
You know what? I am sick and tired of being booked against kids. Like, what kind of trash is this? Like, how many times does a kid get a chance in professional wrestling? I don't understand it. I really don't understand. I don't understand why he gets so many chances. Chance after chance after chance. What, because he's 13? You know what? He had his chance. He lost. I won fair and square. He's not getting another chance at my time. But don't you worry. Don't you worry, Jungle Boy. You are going to face somebody else, and that's going to be up to me. That'll be up to me. I'm going to make that decision. So you know what? You come ready, you come prepared, and make sure your parents have good life insurance on you, because it's over.
We're back here on 505 Live. Matt Rhodes alongside Prince Malik. It has been a great afternoon of wrestling action right here, and we have our next contest set and ready to go.
So you saw that video package, you know, Jason Bly. He's not going to wrestle a kid. All right, I guess that's basically what it comes down to. Jungle Boy is a kid.
Well, let's not discount Jungle Boy. Let's not discount Jungle Boy. I've seen this young man. He's got a heart of gold, and he never quits. And we're about to see that man in action right now.
He's feral. He's a feral child. See? Like from Mad Max, he's like that feral little kid.
Well, Jungle Boy is set for action here, and you saw the video piece before we came back to you. Some strong words for Jungle Boy, some insulting words and terms, not wanting to step in the same ring, an insult. But Jungle Boy is going to have his hands full here nonetheless here tonight on 505 Live.
Well, let's see here. Here's somebody in Devastation Incorporation. See, this is Alvarez.
Young Alvarez here.
Right.
Talking about a nasty individual.
Very smart.
But one heck of a talented young man in that ring. There he is. Cocky and confident. Definitely confident of himself here. I mean, come on.
I know.
It's not a joke, man. Come on, this gets for real. I mean, you think Jungle Boy is a joke, but I mean, I think you're about to be proven wrong, man.
He's very
Come on.
There will be a lesson learned tonight. And
Yeah, I believe you're right. There will be a lesson.
Has needed to learn a lesson for a while.
I'm not quite confident that Jungle Boy will be the one learning the lesson. Let's see what happens here. It is Alvarez and Jungle Boy. This not originally scheduled to be our main event, but since the champion is Katina has been hurt, this will be our final matchup this evening on the program. So this one should be a barn burner. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, as you can see by Alvarez, he's not really taking this too serious, and that's okay. Because it is Jungle Boy. I'm
taking the sunglasses off.
He has to take he's not even wearing gear. He's got on Vans. He's wearing Vans and jeans. And like he said, it's a night off. He didn't even put on his gear.
You can become very confident. Look at that monkey flip.
Well, wait a minute.
Alvarez. That's a wake-up call.
No, don't take that now.
Don't get too confident here.
He climbed up him like a tree because he is a little Jungle Boy. He's a little Pharaoh Boy. That's what I'm calling him, Pharaoh Boy.
What he lacks in size, he'll make up in speed. And in a rare instance, Alvarez won't have the speed advantage in this matchup as Jungle Boy's quicker than lightning. Look at this. Ice scissors take over there.
And you're correct there because for this instant, you have somebody that is faster and younger than Alvarez. That's usually not the case.
Here comes Jungle Boy, gonna fly toe face to a sit. Oh, he got caught. Oh, into the apron. Hey, drop toe hold now. Look at the action going fast here.
Wow, that was a crazy 619.
A 619 there.
Because that's
But Alvarez, who's getting taught the lesson now? Who's going to school? Oh, God.
Jungle Boy.
What a four.
He thinks he's in there with these other youth competitors that he's used to being like with the Kid Vicious and maybe a girl or a monkey or whatever he wrestles this week. Who knows? But now he's in there with the man. He's in there with Alvarez. Alvarez is a grown man.
No doubt he's got it stacked against him. No doubt it is. The odds are not in his favor by any means.
Now, Alvarez is a grown man with grown responsibilities and grown problems, and he might just take this out. Today is Father's Day. So, who knows? It might be pretty bad for Jungle Boy. Like that.
Oh, man.
Exactly, point in case.
So, in other words, you're implying he's going to give him a fatherly-like beating.
Yes, maybe take him to the woodshed. Maybe he needs that. Maybe he needs that.
Now, look out here. I'm not going to the woodshed. This kid's going to give it all he's got.
Wow.
Firing up here, but he's going to have to stay on it. He's going to have to fight like a pit bull.
I like it. You know, somebody like Jungle Boy, if he gets groomed right, he might be great for something like Devastation Incorporation when he gets older. But right now, he has to learn. Just like Alvarez had to learn. Just passing it on.
No doubt Alvarez has evolved and morphed into this gentleman that he is now. A guy I don't even know anymore. I've known this kid for a long time. But he's definitely ventured over to a different side, and we've seen that as of late. Oh, and right to the ribs.
He's came into his own. He's came into his own. His creative juices have started to flow. He's became who he is.
That shot to the ribs, it's a devastating blow because there's, as you see, it's plain as day that the young man has very little muscle mass around the midsection, so those ribs are wide open.
Wide open. He does.
Wide open.
He's got like a 12-pack. You know, most people have a 6-pack. He's got like a little 12-pack. It's because he lives in the jungle. He eats a banana once a day.
Look out here.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at this, the
He's
high.
playing like a toy. Like a toy.
Touching the ceiling.
Like a doll. He has him like a doll.
He countered. Alvarez took to his time, small package.
That's a little, hey.
Trying to steal it. Oh, and a cheap shot.
Welcome to it. That's right.
I gotta kind of scratch my head here. The referee allowing a discretion to allow these close fist shots to pass.
This referee didn't see a thing. That's Joe.
Well, no doubt questionable. The match is continuing with Alvarez in control. But you've got to admit, Jungle Boy has he's given more than you would have given him credit for from the start.
That's true. He's in this way longer than I thought this was going on. And in fact, Alvarez needs to wrap this up.
And that may be what he's intending to do here, Prince.
He needs to wrap it up because I like games like everybody else, but business is business. And
Jungle
it looks
Boy.
like Jungle Boy is starting to go.
He caught him. Oh, from the top, he lands.
There he
lands
is.
on his feet.
Like a cat.
Here's the speed. Little Jungle Boy on a fly tilt-a-whirl. DDT. Blats him. He spiked him.
On his head. Oh, my.
Right on the top of his head, but can Jungle Boy make the cover?
Wake up, Alvarez. He's so
Taking
little,
his-
you want to know he's pinning you.
So
Get
much
up.
time to get to the cover. He's almost there. Jungle Boy.
Do something. Foot on the rope.
But not the
Something,
biggest
something,
win of his
something.
career.
Kick out.
No, a 2.
That'll work. That will work.
And again, the beating that Jungle Boy had taken, if he could have got the cover immediately, Prince, we may have seen a shocking defeat here.
Well, you got to understand that this is the main event. So this is the first main event for the Jungle Boy. He might be a little nervous. This is not the first main event for Alvarez.
Oh, and Alvarez again with that forearm shot,
He's used to being in the main event.
grounding the high flying of Jungle Boy. And right back to the offense here. Oh, no, he's got
Here
him
we go.
doubled over here.
That's it.
Again, the power. Alvarez with the
Wait a
power
minute,
advantage
that's
here on
it.
display. Going for a power
Stuck
bomb.
out the back. Kicked him in the shin, in the head.
Curb stomp.
Wow, he's like a little buzzsaw.
And he's got the adrenaline is pumping as he shoots the half in the cover. Lateral press
Right on
foot
the
is on
rope.
the rope.
On the
Foot was
rope.
on the refs. The foot was on
Foot
the
was
rope.
on the rope, referee.
Ref did see it, even though the hand went
See?
down for 3.
Told you this referee.
The referee saw the foot on the rope but could not stop his hand. That's how close it was.
Yes, that's right.
Good call by the official right there, as the foot clearly was on the rope before the count of 3 and a right to the eyes. And again, referee allowing it to happen.
This. Now he needs to take it back. That's right.
Again,
Take it
back
away.
in this power move. He's going for a power bomb.
Did it again.
Got him up, roll up here. He's got him. He got him. He got him. Jungle Boy got him. Jungle Boy has knocked out Alvarez. Holy cow. Who's bad now, boys?
No.
Jungle Boy. No doubt the biggest win of his career, and Alvarez is pissed off.
No.
Oh, man.
No.
This has to sting for Alvarez here on
No.
505 Live.
No. No.
Two. He had my
It was that referee.
He had my pants.
Excuses, ladies and gentlemen. Jungle Boy, congratulations, young man. You earned that victory. And Prince, it's been an action-packed episode. We were supposed to have our big main event matchup, but ladies and gentlemen, we're going to step aside, and we'll be right back to wrap things up here on 505 Live.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe that.
Live right now? No, we're not live?
We're live, pal.
After what just happened a few moments ago, Kerry Morton, are we able to bring this camera into the back and show the carnage that Kerry Morton just endured? He is laying in the back, being checked on, being attended to. And I think I can speak for myself. I think I can speak for Kerry Morton. Hell, I believe I could even speak for his dad, Ricky. That I'm not leaving until I get my hands on that greasy son of a bitch.
Oh, boy.
Get his ass out here right now. Get his ass out here.
Language here, ladies. I apologize for the language, but no doubt the champion is fired up as we're scheduled to take things home here, and they're brawling, they're fighting here, out here in front of us, the referees. Holy mo! Look out! The announcer's table. Good God in heaven! Things have just been destroyed here. The Sultan is now out here. Now it's 2-on-1. The Prince Malik, your director traffic here. Ladies and gentlemen, my God. Carnage is ensued here at School of Morton. He's got the title. No! Off the skull! With the championship. That's right. The man has a concussion, for God's sakes.
That's right.
Kerry Morton's laid out in the back.
Right. Do it.
I don't think anybody's coming to save the day here. It looks like they intend to spike pile drive at the orders of the Sultan. Malik, direct the traffic here. Come on.
Get up! Hey, baby!
Get up! Referee trying to restore some order here and get these guys out of the ring. We've got an injury. No doubt. No. Can we get somebody out here? Is there anybody in the production area? Can we get somebody out here?
Yeah, baby!
They've thrown him to the outside of the ring.
That's right!
I've known Shane Williams
There
for
you
years.
go! Come on, big boy!
It didn't surprise me
Come
what
on,
happened
you wanted
last
it!
week, and this doesn't
You wanted
surprise
it, big
me
boy!
either.
Now you got it, big boy!
The pad's being exposed.
Crack his head!
Well, here's Kerry Morton,
Come on.
Jungle Boy, Axton Lowe, the locker room.
Come on, crack his head!
The fight is broke out.
That's right.
The Sultan and Axton Lowe going at it.
That's it. Now, come on. Crack his head. Crack his head.
And you see the retreat here from King Shane and the Sultan.
That's right. Get that cantina boy. Crack his head.
No doubt things are going to come to a boil here
Yeah, you wanna
on
mess with
505 Live, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh? You want the king?
It looks
You want
like
the Sultan?
Yeah, I think everybody
Yeah.
wants to see that, Prince.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
King Shane Williams
There you go.
with the championship.
That's all
Damage may be done. As Anthony Catina's laid out at the heads of the Sultan and Shane Williams. I know we're running out of time here. We thank you so much for joining us this week on 505 Live. For Prince Malik, I'm Matt Rhodes. We'll see you same time, same place next week.
Yeah, you wanted it. Now you got it. Yeah.
I set fire to the box, but I saved the bow. Tied around your neck, silencing your tongue. Decades of evil deeds, serving the damage done. A heartfelt apology only makes me further from feeling humane. To call you a friend would be stretching so far. You brought me nothing but pain. Hey, it's okay. Say what you wanna say. Oh, feeling mean, hidden behind your screen. If I offend